Friends, this is DLA, and I'm bringing to you today a reading for the week of March 3rd through March 10th for all water signs. You know who you are. I have to tell you, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You should know. Um, this will be a weekly forecast reading for the water signs. I'll do each sign by the element in a separate video, but I'd like to take this time to thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really do appreciate that. I appreciate all the donations. If you'd like to request a personal reading, the information is down below. I also have a link for my blog, and if you're interested in any type of spiritual information, I do have videos on Spirituality 101 also. So let's get down to it. I'm not one to be negative, but I do feel that we've been through a difficult recent past, and it's going to clear out with a little bit of work, but I believe that we can do it. Water signs are very emotional by nature, and um, this is kind of overall saying that we've been through some emotional things. We have some clearing out to do, and things are brighter on the other side. Kind of everything happens for a reason, but this week pretty much has to do with our love lives and centering around that. We start off with a little bit of heartbreak with the Three of Swords. I think that has to do with some of this new moon releasing of energies. It may not necessarily be a relationship, but just releasing a lot of emotional energy through the new moon and things that have built up. We're going to be on a 3-3 portal here in a few moments. Those portal energies are always more difficult emotionally with the downloads and releasing. And we do have the Four of Cups that shows we're being offered something we just don't want. We're to the point now where we do know what we want, and what we don't want isn't going to be good enough. We've been through the pain, we've cleared things out, we've dealt with our emotions enough to know that we aren't taking just second place anymore. We want number one. We are number one, and we're going to treat ourselves like we deserve to be treated. Communication might be a bit difficult this week. We have an Eight of Wands reversed. Might be a little bit difficult there trying to get the words out that you'd like to speak. Maybe slow communication, lost emails, lost mail. Kind of expect a little bit of that, delays in communication. We have the Knight of Wands once again. Kind of lost his way. Uh, Wands are kind of fiery, passionate, but we're more of an emotional state than we are physical. We're kind of dialing it down right now. Been through a bit of a tough time with the get up and go lately. We have the Knight of Cups. We're moving out of this energy now in the reverse. We've been kind of distant and moved ourselves from most of our friends and family for a while, kind of went into hermit mode. Now we're looking kind of to come out of it. We have the Chariot, once again, still a little bit of delay. I'm trying to get our balance back, feeling our way. Not really wanting to go much of anywhere, but that'll kind of pass once Mercury comes out of retrograde and frees us up again. I know that darn planet Mercury is just about killing us. But it all is due to being on a new path, getting a new start with the Fool, getting things learned to how to fall into our basic emotions, how to channel them, how to even them out, how to deal with them as a water sign that we are, and not let them rule us. So we are on a new path. We're on our path of ascension. It's a new year. It's a new portal. We're trying the new way. Now, in our people around us, be careful not to be tricked, deceived, lied to. Try not to make too many big decisions right now. We have a bit of deception going on maybe this coming week. Don't sign any contracts, per se. But we do have the support of our friends and family. We will be, victorious. We'll be supported by everyone around us, that they feel wanting to be closer to us now that we've kind of freed things up for a little more understanding, a little more open. So turn to your friends and family for support. They're there for you. They're willing to be there for you and happy to do it. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said before, don't sign any contracts. Watch for some things in your material world and finances that people might be taking advantage of you. Don't let them do that. Just be aware that we've been through a heavy emotional cycle and we don't want to make any rash decisions. In the love area, we do have the past life relationships. You have known each other before. I think this is understanding what we've gone through recently, maybe not completely a past life, but in this recent past that we've been down this road before. We've known this before. We've been through it, but we're not going to do it again. We've learned. We've taken this into account, and we're not going to repeat the same cycles. Now, I love these cards. This is the E Oracle, and they have so much attitude. I love them so much. This says over your shoulder. Pretty much it's just what it says, over your shoulder. You're going to look at all the things that have come to pass, all the things that no longer serve you, and throw them over your shoulder. Put them behind you. Keep on walking. Don't look back. Let it all go. Let it go. Let it stay there. What no longer serves you has no place in your now. You need to be living in the now, not yesterday, not tomorrow. Living in the now. Throw everything over your shoulder just like you would table salt. Now, the energy for the next week is woman holding a heart. And here we do come back to some heart pain, but I think it's not so much romantic pain as it is clearing out our heart energy, our heart chakra, getting into alignment with what's coming up. I mean, the beginning of this year, I think it's been difficult for quite a few people. We've had a lot of celestial events. We've had a lot of portals come through already, a lot of energy shifting. It's been difficult. People don't really understand how or why. If you'd like more information, please tune into my Spirituality 101 channel if you want to understand more about what's going on currently with the shift. Us moving as a human race into 5D. There's more info and explanations on my other videos. But for here with Woman Holding the Heart, it's just making sure we evolve through that, and that we do, eventually get to where we are holding our heart. We are in control of our emotions and not let anybody take that away from us. The Ascended Masters, we have the White Buffalo Calf Woman for this week that would like to say, she'd like to suggest peace offerings with this emotional shift and change, to learn to forgive and let go and, in the words of Jesus Christ, turn the other cheek and allow things to flow. Even though we've learned to now control our emotion and not go over the bend per se, we also have to be the ones to be able to step up and take that first move when someone does, wrong us. And if we are in a conflict with someone, or even at work with something, to make that first step, to make that peace offering, to follow the wise way of the White Buffalo Calf Woman. White buffaloes are very rare and very sacred to the Native American people. And peace offering is something that brings to us. So if you feel the energy of the White Buffalo, make sure you know to put it out there, make that peace offering, make that first move, let someone know that you are the bigger person and you can do that. So the overall energy of the reading for the week, we've got the Tree and the Star. Now, I requested one card, but Spirit saw well enough to give me two. So we have the Tree, which is foundations, we have, choices, we have the rainbow, we have birds, we have growth, we have security. This is about being secure in yourself and where you're going, and make sure that you're living your truth and following your path and not someone else's, and following your dream. This is the Star card. Follow your dreams, your path, your way. Follow your North Star. Find your true north and follow through. Find your passion. Find your passion. Get yourself secure. Stay rooted. Follow your dream. Follow your star. So overall for the week, I think if we can just get through some of this emotional challenges, realize that a lot of this is coming from ourselves, not a really necessarily an outside source. We do have great support with our family. We're on a new path, starting new things, finding our way. Let it go over your shoulder and make sure that you're always looking to forgive people that wrong you or offend you, and to always be the one to offer peace. Peace is always the way to forgiveness. Sometimes people don't want to be the bigger person. They don't want to accept your peace, but that's okay, because you know that you lived your authenticity. You know that you lived your true self. You spoke your truth, and you can vibrate higher with that knowledge. Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. It was so nice to share it with you. I don't want to keep these very long. They're just weekly forecasts to give an overall kind of idea of what's coming up for each different element. And I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Namaste.